All right, we are in the website project where you're adding images. I am playing around with the animal shelter one, which I believe is option B. I'm in level 4 now because I've gotten the images loaded. I've done some things in the style sheet with sizing and putting some formatting on the images. Okay, I want to show you something I had to do in order to make the pictures kind of sit in the right spot with wrapping the text. Okay, so just as a reminder, what I did here in my style sheet, and of course right now I'm having trouble getting that open. What I had to do is I floated things to the right, and in order to make things kind of push down and give enough space, I had to add a lot of blank space here. Okay, and in fact, you will see that all of a sudden I have a whole bunch of line breaks all in a row just to kind of push content down so that that content will sit next to the picture, especially here in this adoption area. In fact, I might have to push a little more because, for example, Max kind of needs to go down. This content needs to go down a little farther so that it gets next to the pictures. Okay, that's one way to kind of work around that one. Now, this page says add style for all of these different elements. So you have body, that's where you can do background stuff, headings, paragraph, lists, images. Make sure you look at the project guide for what your user wants if you're using Savannah, Sophia, or Pedro. The animal shelter, the computer tech repair site, or the makeup one. If you're using your own site from before, you do whatever you want. But make sure that you follow these guidelines as you finish things up. One thing that I want to get in here and show you a little bit, and what I'm going to do is I just have to play around a little bit with this so that I can get at my style sheet. It's just a weird situation here, but I'll get in here for a moment. Okay, so right now I don't have anything in for my H3s, my lists, these colors. I know they wanted earth tones in here, so you can play around with that. They wanted some soft pastels as well, so I'm thinking maybe where they have these names here, we could do something in like a light blue, blue or pink. Let's see what a pink looks like. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but we'll take a look and see. I don't know if I like that so much. I think it needs to be a little darker. Deep pink. Let's see. That might be a little nicer. Kind of have to play around with that and see. Okay. Same thing with lists. All right. What do you want to do there? Do you want to add some color? They were looking for pinks and blues. I think maybe I'll stick with a dark blue with some of that. Don't forget your semicolons, okay? And we will go from there and see what some of this looks like. Okay, I'm going to come back here. All right, let's take a peek. I do kind of like the blue on there. Not so sure about the pinks. The other thing I want to draw your attention to, all of my citations are H6s. And since my pictures are float right, I think I kind of want to get my H6s also to be on the right side. The one thing that we have to remember is float works for images, but to get your text to be flush right, you use the property text align. Okay, that's getting better. I might need to play some more with spacing so that we can see what's happening here. But it's getting there, okay? Sweet, sweet, sweet. So put your finishing touches on. When you finish this, you're going to go to level 5. And on the last level, your job is basically just to review and make sure you have all of your criteria. For us, That means make sure that you have no pink code in your HTML. Make sure that you have at least 4 rule sets. Look in your style sheet. Make sure your image has at least 4 properties. And then check all of your images that the alternate description doesn't say image description. And then that you have a citation for each image. Okay? Good luck. I'm excited to see your final projects.